What's up, YouTube family? Look, I was off today, and that's not by choice. My sales is down 75, 80%. Tune in to the next podcast because we're going to talk about it. I'm going to talk about my plans to boost those numbers up, and I'm going to talk about why I'm slow. And so tune in to the next one. We're going to go in details about that. Today, I wanted to make a quick video, a real quick video on the top 5 mistakes that I did starting out. So if you're starting this business, these 5 mistakes will definitely help you. If you're already starting this business and you're going the route that I took, this may help you, or it may not, whatever. But I just want to go over the top 5 mistakes, and if I can do it all over again, I would definitely correct these. But before I get into that, I'm up here at Northern 2. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Northern 2, they got this nice little trailer over here, and if I was starting out, I probably would get it. Let me flip the camera real quick and show y'all. So it's not a bad trailer at all. If I was starting out, I definitely would get this. I don't like these round tops. I wish it was flat top, but I guess that's all right. 5x5x10, 2,000-pound payload capacity, $14.99. Not a bad one. Not a bad trailer. Not bad at all. And they don't have any more 5x10s up here, so I would definitely spend the $1,500 to get something like this to start out for sure. But yeah, let me get to my top 5 mistakes real quick. Before I get into my top mistakes that I've made, I just want to say something real quick to those who have a dumpster rental business, to those who quote unquote know about the dumpster rental business, or whatever, your cousin know about the dumpster rental business. Don't comment on my page, or don't try to tell me what I should do, what I shouldn't do, what I could be doing, what I can't be doing. Listen, we are not the same. I don't have no truck payment. I damn sure don't have no payment on no dumpster. That's the most ridiculous thing. Like, if you in the dumpster rental business and you have payments on your dumpsters, I know for a fact your profit margin is in the shitter. So don't tell me what I should and shouldn't be doing. We are not the same. I'm starting from scratch. I'm building my empire with nothing, literally nothing. With literally what a utility trailer is built, I'm building my empire. So don't tell me what I could do and what I can't do, what I should do, what I shouldn't do. We are not the same. We not. Now that that's out the way, let me talk about my 5 mistakes that I made. The first mistake I made was I didn't do any market research. And like I told some of y'all, I stumbled upon this business. It wasn't never a plan from the jump. So I guess I'm not kicking myself too hard about that, but I didn't do any research, any market research. I didn't do nothing. So make sure you do some market research before you start this business. And if you don't know what market research is, stop what you're doing, go learn about market research, then start your business. The second mistake I made was that when I first started out, I didn't have an online presence. What I mean by that is I was kind of dependent on Craigslist for all of my sales. And that's just not the way to go. I mean, it. Don't get me wrong. I did make some money off Craigslist, but if I can do it all over again, I will build me an online presence via Facebook, Instagram, um, Google, all that good stuff. That was the second mistake I made. The third mistake I made, and this is what I want y'all to do, is learn about the industry, learn about dumpster rentals, learn about that industry. And this kind of goes with the first mistake, but I knew nothing about the dumpster rental business industry when I first started. And it's kind of good to know what you're doing, or it's kind of good to have knowledge on the business that you started. As some of you already know, I stumbled upon this business, so I'm not kicking myself too hard about that. Fourth mistake I've made, this kind of goes with the third one, is learn industry pricing, right? Like, reason for that is you don't want to sell yourself short, man. You do not want to sell yourself short. So for an example, if where you live at, if it's a 10-yard dumpster and that 10-yard dumpster goes for $320, you want to be in that ballpark when charging for a 10-yard dumpster or whatever dumpster you starting out with. Learn the industry price for that dumpster. You don't want to sell yourself short. So if a 10-yard dumpster is for $320, you don't want to be selling it for $200. A good number that I like to think about is no more than 50, no less than 50 from what everybody else charge. You know, you don't want to be low hanging fruit, because you're going to attract those type of customers, low hanging fruit customers. And if you're serious about this business, those are not the customers that you want. The fifth mistake I made, and this is probably the most crucial, is I didn't have no plan starting out. When you starting this business, I don't care if you don't have a truck yet, I don't care if you don't have a dumpster yet, have some type of plan on where do you see this business within 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. The reason for that is because it's going to help you make better decisions as you go. So for me, I wouldn't have brought 3 utility trailers. I only brought extra trailers because for the money. So starting out, if I would have had a plan, I want to get into roll-offs. So I would have put that money into dump trailers, not utility trailers. And then from dump trailers to roll-offs. But you get what I'm trying to say. But have a plan. Have a plan, and that plan is going to help you make better decisions as you go. Look, make sure y'all check out the podcast. I'm going to talk about why my sales are in the shitter, what I plan to do to get those sales up, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace.